Welcome to Inside APG, creating one community without a gate. Now, here's your host, Tracy Hart.
Welcome to Inside APG. I'm your host, Tracy Hart, and I'm speaking with Major General Ferrell, who is the Senior Mission Commander on Aberdeen Proving Ground. Thank you so much for speaking with me today.
Thank you for having me.
So now it's a little bit more serious news. Furloughs. Obviously, because APG unfortunately has gone through some furloughs or is in the process of going through some furloughs. So how do you think the people are handling the furloughs, how it's affecting them?
We will begin the furlough starting in July. Actually, July 8th is when we officially will begin the furlough. So that's about 2 weeks off. So imagine the uneasiness that are on our men and women, our workforce that are here at APG, knowing that they're going to take a 20% cut in pay as a part of that furlough. It's pretty tough, managing the household, taking care of the kids, and then just maintaining standard of living. You're going to receive a 20% cut in pay is really tough. What we've done, though, here to help with the stress, if you will, is I stood up what we called Operation Comfort, where I have asked the chaplain team, as well as representatives from each of the organizations, to come together to provide resources and material and counseling for our men and women that work for us here at APG in the area of financial management. If you look at the challenges is, having less pay, you really want to make sure that we've had financial assistance counselors come here to assist our workforce, which we did. We also talked a little bit about stress management. And so we really wanted to embrace the workforce. One, let them know that we understand what they're going through. The stress level is something we want to make sure that we stay attuned to, and that if you do need assistance, that the resources are available, whether through the ministry team, your leadership that's in your workplace, or even up to my level. We want to make sure that we're available to, address it, provide you with guidance to help minimize the impact on your family. And so we want to make sure that we provide the right resources available to assist them as they go through the furlough.
Will the furlough impact any of the services that our listeners might use here on APG?
Well, the impact is only minor here on APG. First of all, the commissary will be closed an additional day on Tuesday. The exchange, or the PX, post-exchange here, will have no change in hours. Kirk Clinic and a dental facility will operate as normal on Mondays through Fridays. The Child Development Center and the Top of the Bay will also operate as normal hours. So really minimal impact. The only impact is an additional day closed there with the commissary.
I know with the furloughs and sequestration that kind of limits what you're able to do in regards to events. But do you have any events that are planned for the community here over the next few months?
We have one event that we're going to schedule for next month. The furlough, like I indicated, starts on 8 July. And so we're going to have what we call the Workforce Appreciation Day here at APG. That's one key event that I think we ought to do given the environment that we're currently in. Lately, since I've been here, it's been one tough message that I had to deliver monthly. And so this is a great opportunity to do something fun, to, again, allow the workforce know that we care about them.
So for all of our listeners out there who they still have the misconception that there's the gate behind the gate, what do you want to tell those people about that there isn't one, that, this is open to the community?
Well, like I said at the very beginning, that was one of my priorities early on. It hasn't changed. And so any activities that the installation performs here on base is open to the public. Our gates are wide open for any activity that we're doing on the installation, as well as in the community. I know 4th of July is coming around, and each of the communities is going to actually have a parade and celebrate our Independence Day. I plan to be a part of each event that's in the community like it was last year. The leaders on the base will also be a part. The workforce will be there in support. So again, I think it works both ways. Any activity that we're doing on base, it's open invitation for the community, as well as anything that the community is doing, we feel the same, that we should be a part of it and support it. Now, the next event that you should look at that's on your calendar is the annual Oktoberfest. And so that's going to take place, I believe it's the second weekend in October here on installation. Instead of doing it 4 days like we did last year, we're going to cut it down 1 day, and so it's going to be a 3-day event here on APG. So it's the Workforce Appreciation Day that we're giving back to our workforce next month, and then the next event that we feel that we're going to give out to the community is support their 4th of July activities, and then the next event, again, will be in the fall, which is the Oktoberfest. So to me, that reinforces the theme of no gates. And it will always remain as long as I'm here at APG.
Thank you so much, General Ferrell, for joining us and sharing APG's commitment to the communities.
Before I go, I'd just like to thank the community for all of their support. The folks here have been just phenomenal, teaming and building relationships to create one community of excellence with no gate. It's been a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
This has been Tracy Hart with Inside APG.
This has been Inside APG. To learn more about this program or about 970 WAMD, visit their website at khztv.com.